So while we're awaiting some emergency balance changes, hopefully from the Supercell team, I'm going to be playing this Three Musketeers Rune Giant deck. You might be like, Three Musketeers Rune Giant, does that really pair together? Oh, baby, it does. So I'm going to cycle my Rune Giant to back like this. Hopefully I'm going to be able to show you guys how much value this card can get. Basically, if your opponent doesn't have the perfect spell to defend the 3M, you're kind of just cooked off rip. I'm actually going to go 3M here and just bank on him not having a perfect spell. That one Musketeer is going to go in front, but it doesn't really matter too much. Okay, so we have the two boosted Musketeers, Heal Spirit like this. That should be decent. I'm going to go ahead and go Bomber to the left. Those Musketeers are taking out the entire recruits. Look at this, guys. Oh, dude, it just took out the entire recruits that was placed directly on top of it. I mean, if that's not insane to you, and that got that last shot, too, for like 600 damage or something, whatever that was. If that doesn't show you already how insane this combination is, then I don't know what will. I'm going to go E-Barbs like this right now to take out the Bomber first, and then I'm also going to save up enough. I was going to go Rune Giant the River with this, but it's all good. I'm going to let that die. E-Barbs is also a pretty solid combination with the Rune Giants. Not quite as good as the 3M, I would like to say, but when you can catch someone very low in Elixir and you drop the E-Barbs with the Rune Giant boost, man, it's a nightmare for them. So I'm just going to go for my Skellies, I guess, download a cycle, and we're back around to another Three Musketeers. I'm going to go Rune Giant to back first, though. We don't really want to place our 3M by themselves. In single, it's kind of pointless a bit because you don't really have enough elixir to support them. That is what I've noticed from playing this deck a few times already. I'm going to go for the 3M in the middle like this. I actually saw a couple people, multiple people suggesting the Rune Giant with 3M, so I was like, you know what, I'll give it a try. I'm going to go arrows like this. He's going to go recruits, but I can go not Evo Skellies, Heal Spirit. Then I have my Evo Skellies if I need them. I'm just going to look at these. Dude, look at the Musketeers. Oh my gosh. Bro, guys, what? It's going to take his tower. Oh, I don't even know what to say. That was unbelievable. Dude, what? How are they killing recruits directly placed on top of them and surviving and taking the rest of the tower? That is insane to me. I didn't even support it with the rage or anything. But man, that's a perfect start. We're going to go Rune Giant the back like this. There's basically nothing he can do. I can E-Barbs on top of that Ram Rider. That should be only one charge. Nothing too crazy. Ram Rider is still super broken, but it's getting overshadowed by so many other broken things right now that it's probably not going to get changed ever, or at least not for a while. Until there's a whole bunch of other balances first. So I'm going to go Evo Skellies like this, Heal Spirit the other side, go for the arrows in the left-hand lane to try and DPS some things down. And then I guess I can just go Rune Giant to pocket. These are still, the Musketeers are still boosted from the last one. And I can just go E-Barbs. Oh my gosh, dude, he is dead. Bro, this boost stuff is unbelievable. It doesn't even feel like I'm playing Clash Royale anymore. It feels like I'm playing some kind of other game that just has like random multipliers and stuff in it. He's 3-crowned. I mean, I don't even know how he 3-crowned him so fast, but I mean, his tower just vanished. Okay, we get our next match here. I mean, this is just a dirty combination if you can get the cycle correct. We're probably going to run into quite a bit of Rune Giant as well and Goblin Giants today. So I do have the Cannoneer tower just to help with beatdown decks. I don't know. I was kind of debating on just the regular tower or the Cannoneer. And I thought, you know what, Cannoneer should be decent enough. So I'm just going to go Bomber like this. That should counteract that Bandit perfectly. Perfect. I actually have not really used Cannoneer too much in my life, even though it's been out for a while. So I don't know all the interactions with it, but I'm going to be learning as we go, basically. Okay, let's see. He's probably going to go for something in the back if I play this Rune Giant. I have my 3M, though, if he does want to play, like, okay, Baby Dragon's interesting. Kind of an odd deck by him, actually. I'm going to go 3M like this right here. I was trying to make a deck with Three Musketeers Hunter, but it was just too expensive with the Rune Giant as well. He actually lightnings that, misses one of the Musketeers. I'm going to go all in on this left-hand side with my Bomber on 0-2, just to be as annoying as possible. Oh, dang, that E was actually might splash both, isn't it? Yeah, dang, that sucks. I was hoping that Bomber could be, like, really annoying, and then he wouldn't have any Elixir, and the Bomber would get, like, a cheeky boosted shot from the Rune Giant's boost on top of his tower, but you know what? It was all wishful thinking right there. Twilight Story, interesting clan name. Wait, his name is cool in general. I don't know how you put those emojis and stuff in your name. I've always wanted to know that, but I feel like I can't change my name. It's too iconic now. But just going to cycle the Rage like this on top of the left-hand tower. He's got the Bandit at the back, so he's definitely got P.E.K.K.A, right? I mean, the deck wouldn't really make too much sense without the P.E.K.K.A. But I could be wrong. There's the pack at the back. Okay, so I was correct. Let's go. Honestly, you know what? Call me a little bit crazy for this, but I'm just going to drop 3 in the river. It seems like a dumb play, but honestly, I think it's fine. He doesn't have enough for lightning. If he does want a lightning on 0, which he's not going to do, then I could have just gone E-Barb's opposite lane. So I think he just lost the game. I'm not even kidding. He does have Barbara. Okay, fair enough. He's not going to be dead, but the Musketeer gets that boosted shot right there. Did y'all see that? That was crazy. I'm going to go E-Barbs and then Evo Skelly since he just used his Barbarian Barrel and probably doesn't have a small spell for my Evolution Skeleton. So he's going to go E as the middle. I can rage up these E-Barbs plus Skellies, and that should low-key be tower. Yeah, Skeleton's going to get on tower. The Baby Dragon's not going to be good enough to defend everything. Skellies are on the King Tower. I'm going to just throw him the back while he's trying to defend those Skellies. Can he even defend those Skellies? I don't think he can. Dude, the Skellies are looking like prime Evo Skellies when they first came out right now with how much they're spawning, but that's going to be a 3 crown right there. That's going to be the worst feeling in the game when you just get 3 crowned by the skeletons by themselves. According to this individual, he takes no damage, so we're going to see if he's telling the truth right here. Going to go for the Bomber of the back first play, and, I mean, technically I could just rage his tower and that would be damage, but, you know, I'm not going to be that guy. We're going to go E-Barbs like this on top of that drill. Should be a fine start. I don't really love playing E-Barbs on a drill, but it is what it is. I'm going to go Rune Giant in front of this just to be annoying and showcase how like strong this Rune Giant is. So gonna go arrows like this. The problem is, even though the E-Barbs aren't like that crazy with the Rune Giant, I mean they do boosted damage for sure. He's dead, by the way. It doesn't matter because the Rune Giant's tanking so long that the E-Barbs, even if they weren't boosted, would take everything out. It's just like a mini tank for 4 elixir. There's no reason you should ever use the Giant ever again until they nerf this card. I mean, it's so obviously like 50,000 times better than Giant for so many different reasons. That's going to be game though. I'll just cut to the next one since it's already over. You know, 30M is actually one of the harder archetypes in the game, in my opinion, to use. And you might be like, oh, how is it hard? You just have to drop off a 9 elixir card in the back. Oh my gosh, dude, relax. Okay, the game just started. But you might be like, what the heck? That's not even hard at all. But it actually is a little bit difficult to play this archetype just because of how, you know, you have to kind of utilize your cards in a way where you're going to take some damage and still survive, if that makes sense, in a lot of situations, and be able to counter push. You know, it's a lot more of a counter push deck. You know, there's some decks where you just drop everything at the river. This is definitely not one of those. You have to actually build a push. That's the right words I was looking for. You have to build a push to actually win with this deck. Even though you do have Rune Giant, which does make it quite a lot easier to build pushes, of course. But I'm just going to cycle my Rune Giant to back right here. Don't really want to go 3 in by themselves too much. I mean, it's tempting, but probably not the best play ever. Okay, so here I think we just go, I'm going to go 3 at the river to just take out this Firecracker because I hate Firecracker. And then they should get behind that Rune Giant, just barely perfect. We have the boosted Musketeer on the right and the left. This is beautiful. We can go Heal Spirit right here, rage up everything. No, come on, kill it, please. Kill it, kill it. Nice, the Musketeers kill that and take the entire tower probably here, or most of it. I mean, that boosted Musketeer does get the tower down to 300. We need one more hit, please. Aw, dang. So I can't get that last shot, unfortunately, to take the tower, but it's all good. We have a massive lead right now. He probably will take one of my towers because I can't really defend a hog unless I E-Barbs them, which is a fine play, but it's not like you're not going to have it in cycle every single time whenever they're, you know, out-cycling you and whatnot. But I believe we need like 3 or 4 arrows. Okay, wait, I'm gonna go Evo Skellies like this. What in the world is that Firecracker? We'll go here. No way, it kills my skeletons. Okay, we're good. I'm just gonna go, oh, that Bomber actually should, well, not anymore. I was gonna say it should take his tower on the left-hand side, but unfortunately that Tesla will kind of prevent that from happening. Dang, that Tesla actually got a ton of value for him. I wish my Tesla would do things like that for me when I need it to, but just gonna go 3 Musketeers in the back right here. But yeah, I'm sure you guys have seen Rune Giant clip after Rune Giant clip of it just cheesing the entire tower. And yeah, I think we can all agree it needs some sort of change, and this was not the one for it at all. But I'm just going to go Rune Giant right here, boost both of these Musketeers up, go for the Skellies to cycle so I can get to my arrows for this Firecracker, and that should be tower down, surely, right? If he defends this, then fair enough. He's the GOAT, but yeah, we are going to take his tower right there. Musketeer on the right's getting a few decent pops as well. And my Musketeer almost took out his Knight right there with the boosted shot. So we're going to go Bomber like this. I've got he's probably going to Firecracker on one of the lanes here. Skellies to block the Firecracker, then I can arrows. Perfect defense right there. We finally take no hits from the Hog Rider, which is a great feeling. I can just go Heal Spirit at the middle, and then, I mean, might as well just Rune Giant to pocket. There's no downside to playing this card. That is also another problem with a lot of the cards they've been adding. Goblinstein, Rune Giant, there's no downside to playing them, and you know, even if you don't get a whole bunch of value and play them in a bad situation, you don't really get punished for it. And you know, it's just like 4 elixir and there's no perfect response is the bad thing. You know, I've been saying this for a few games, but I honestly feel like with the Rune Giant and how people are playing, which is about 40% of the people on ladder, they've immediately switched to playing Goblin Giant, Rune Giants. They just slap it back in the in the back first play. I could probably show you guys some replays or something if you really don't believe me. But basically what happens is they go Rune Giant first play, then they drop a Goblin Giant behind. I mean, I showcased it yesterday, kind of how it was working. I never really got the perfect cycle to do it, but, you know, it didn't... it's the same push every time. You just go Rune Giant, Goblin Giant, and then you play your Hunter or Inferno Dragon, whichever one you have in cycle, and then Rage, and you just automatically win almost every single game. So, you know, it's been a pretty fun experience on ladder for the last day, as you can imagine. I just hope they change it before the end of the season, because nobody wants to play this for 10 more days, or however long the season still has. Look at the Musketeer, by the way. That is a ton of damage. Also, Musketeers boosted on this thing are actually, like, insane. I've been telling y'all gotta believe me. But, okay. So very good start right here. I don't even need to go. I mean, 3M are like sometimes a little bit easy to defend, but if you don't have the perfect spell, I'm telling you, it's so annoying. Maybe like Rocket or Poison's the only really perfect spell. Not a lot of Fireball in this meta, at least not a lot of Fireball recently that I've seen. Oh my gosh, I could honestly, you know what? Call me crazy. I'm just gonna go E-barbs like this. I know it's cringe. I know it's cheese. But, oh, wow. Okay, I didn't think he'd... I'm gonna go Evo Skellies. I didn't think he'd kite that over with a Rune Giant of his own. That was well played, to be fair. But those Skellies just took out absolutely everything right now. That's beautiful. They're still gonna keep going. He has to play a spell on them, I believe. He has to rage them after all that. So I can just go Bomber. The Rune Giant takes his entire left-hand tower. And that's basically just game, guys. I mean, you guys just see how much value this gets, even though... he kited that over and defended them decently well. The E-barbs were boosted, so they just chopped absolutely everything down, like you saw right there. So let's see, I could just go for another Rune Giant the River. This card should not be 4 elixir. If it's gonna do this, it needs to be at least 5. I'm gonna go Rune Giant here and then Heal Spear behind just to be annoying, and then there's the Goblin Giant. I don't even think he can kill my Musketeers. They're invincible because they're doing 1,000 damage per second, maybe more. Holy cow, look at these Musketeers, dude. They're just still... Where did that eye drag go? They're deleting everything. I'm gonna go for another set of 3M. I'm back to another. They're just deleting everything in their path. It's honestly like you're playing a game and there's a final boss and it's just like walking towards you and you can't do anything about it, bro. Like, what did I just witness? Okay, so I'm gonna go for the Bomber. I don't even need to. I mean, I will, but like, bro, the game's over. The Musketeers, it's gonna take his tower on the other side. Oh my, it's gonna take his King Tower. Just take everything, bro. Just take everything at this point. I don't even know, like, if I can believe my eyes with what I'm witnessing. This Rune Giant card has single-handedly made the game feel like Goblin Machine at meta all over again. Ah, man, I hope, yeah, honestly, I believe him. That emote makes sense, to be fair. Oh, wow, look at this. This guy has all the badges, for the CRL emotes. So, you know, he's got to be a good player. Surely he'll be able to, counteract my Rune Giant's gameplay. He's gonna... Okay. Well, to be fair, his name literally says no skill. I mean, that makes sense. We're going to go E-barbs the back like this. Don't have my Rune Giant cycle quite yet, which is a bit unfortunate. I probably would drop it at the river right now, with all this. He's going to put the Rune Giant down, or the Hunter down to be boosted by his Rune Giants. It's probably going to pop my E-barbs like they're nothing. Oh my gosh, wow. Man, Hunter's broken. I'm gonna go Three Musketeers like this, and Hunter's not even a good card, usually. It's a pretty dang average card, if not under average, but just because of this... a very fun addition to the game, we are able to see a card like the Hunter pop off. So, you know, I think it's a great addition. They should keep it. I'm just going to chill. We take about 1,000 damage, maybe a little bit less. Yeah, a little bit less. Wait, let me do quick math. 800 and 454 damage? No, I'm so wrong. Oh, no, I'm going to get roasted. Anyways, going to cycle. That's definitely not right. I'm going to cycle my Rune Giant like this. And then, honestly, I'm going to 3 him the river. Yeah, that's perfect. We should be able to snipe both of these cards because he doesn't have enough elixir. Oh, my gosh. Wait, that's not a good Rune Giant by him because my Musketeers are going to get so much value. Look at this. That one Musketeer is also boosted, so that's kind of helping me out a bit. He's going to go for the Void, which I haven't seen that card in a while. I literally just forgot the name of that card because it's been so long since I faced it. Wait a second. You just used your Rage, sir, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to go E-barbs and then Evo Skellies like this. He does have Cannon. Maybe that's not a good E-barbs. I don't know. That's going to be decent, though. The Skellies could cause a threat here. Hold up, Skellies. He does arrows, but the E-Barb, one more, please. Oh, beautiful right there. Now we got him down to spell range, and basically I just have to try and defend this RG for a minute, and we should be absolutely vibing. So an RG is a bit annoying to face. I don't really have a great response for it since I don't have the Hunter in my deck, but I can just cycle my 3 in the back, and that should kind of clean me up for both sides. I have E-Barbs next up. Oh, okay, we get it, bro. Like, the amount of times I've seen that exact play in the last day is kind of getting a bit stale, I'll be honest. But gonna go arrows like this and then Skellies to try and keep these Muskies alive. Look at the Musketeer damage, wow. Even without the Rune Giant, 3M just packs a massive punch. I'm gonna go Bomber and then Heal Spirit the middle. He's gonna say good game. I think it's gonna be over. Will he give up? It looks like maybe not. He's gonna try and keep playing, but that Bomber plus the Heal Spirit, just everything went perfectly right there. We can go Rune Giant in the middle. Looks like he's gonna accept that 3 crown and accept that the game is over. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about the Rune Giant. Does it need to be changed, or should we just have an entire season of this? Maybe 2 to 3 seasons before they get around to making balances. And yeah, anyways, peace. Enjoy the Butch clip, guys.